We've just come down to Palmanova, just parked up the car and we've just met Glenn.
It's nice to meet you both as well.
Yeah, Glenn's been watching the videos.
Yeah. I couldn't help but notice your shirts. I'm sorry about what happened the other day as well. Yeah, it wasn't a good result, was it?
The result was terrible. We'll speak about that later because Mallorca are playing tonight. They're playing Sevilla tonight. Yeah. Hope for a better result.
Well, it's so nice to meet you guys. Can I say you're so handsome in the flesh? You really are. It's so great to see you.
Oh, thank you.
I thought after missing you on Sunday that we just weren't going to see you.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Here we are.
My wife's going to be. I said to her, come with me to the car and pick you up. And she said, no, you go by yourself.
Enjoy the rest of your holiday.
To you, all the
Lovely,
best. All the
lovely,
best.
Thank you.
Lovely to see you both as well.
Yes.
So the reason we came down to Palmanova today was because Claire was asking me about the Baleares Nova apartments. She's booked to come here and she's a little bit uncertain about access for the disabled. So we're going to have a look and just see how it looks. The Baleares Nova apartments are actually right across the road from the San Mateus beach, so the promenade is just over the side there, so it's really 100 meters away. And if you've got a car, then you've got to come through this gate. So we're going to just walk in and have a look and see what happens. I'm not sure if there's any other access. And we've got steps to the left, which are not so good for the disabled. This is inclined. It's not very steep, but there is a little bit of an incline here. And I can feel it on my knees because I've got dodgy knees, as you might know. But there is a ramp. You can walk up the ramp. And that was not too bad walking up, but if you're pushing a wheelchair, it is a bit of a ramp. We're just going to come around this side, see if we can find an entrance. Not somewhere we've ever actually been before. It's like a pool area there. Thank you. And everything's ramped here now. And we're up at the bar. I've just walked past the bar. I'm now trying to find the reception. More ramps though, and again it is quite steep. So you might find this a little bit tricky. Okay, so I think we're now on level ground and we'll go to the reception and ask about disabled access. So we've actually just come now to the, we've walked right through the reception and they said you can actually come this way. So there is another way and they said that this might be a little bit easier. And that is to come through the parking, and this is a lot easier. There is no steep ramp on this side at all. The only small issue is this is for a car park, so to actually get out of it, you'd have to lift the barrier up, but they said they will actually do that, so there's not a problem. And then, well, you're on the road, which takes you down towards Papi's Bar, which is down there. So yeah, so there are some little issues with the getting in here, but it's not insurmountable. So Claire, I hope that's helped you. It's quite steep coming in from the bottom entrance. It's not so bad coming in at this entrance at the top if you're in a wheelchair. Well, I hope that's helped. Once you're inside the hotel, of course, you'll be able to go in the lift up to your room. We're just going to take a walk now down towards the beach This may be the way you're going to come, as it's the easier way. It's not as close to the beach this way, it's much closer the other way. We'll do a little bit of a walk around and then you can see. Just across the road, this is the Zafiro Hotel. 2 Zafiro, be careful, there's this one's just the Zafiro Palmanova, and then there's the Palace, Zafiro Palace in Palmanova as well, which is further behind where we are now. And then across the road we've got the Rosa del Mar, which I didn't realise was part of the census group. So we're just going to walk down, and we're heading directly towards Papi's Bar. And when we get to the bottom, we can turn right and go to Magaluf. Go straight on and you end up at the strip, which is top of Magaluf. But we'll be heading left, going back into Palmanova. Only a short walk because we've got this very important football match tonight. As Glenn was saying, we didn't do very well at the weekend. The score was 2-6. We were at home and we lost 2-6 to the team directly below us. Well, they were directly below us, and then they beat us 2-6. And so Granada are now above us and we are in the relegation zone. 3 matches left till the end of the season, and that's 9 points, so it's not impossible that we could stay up, but it's looking pretty grim at the moment. So right in front is Papi's Bar, Papi's Pub. I think Jim will be pleased. He's always asking me about Papi's and I always forget to video it, so this one, or this part of this video, is especially for you, Jim. It's open, lots of people sitting outside in the sun. Just to give you some idea, it's 6:15 in the evening. I finished school and he's just finished piano lessons, and we've got to make it a short walk because we're off to the football match. Oops, we nearly had an interesting bit of video there. Someone was asking me about drivers here in driving here. They were going to hire a car and they were worried about driving here in Spain. Well, they're a little bit more aggressive than you might be used to in the UK, and they've introduced now speed limits in built-up areas. Here's the speed limit. It's 30 kilometers per hour. That car for sure was not going at 30 kilometers per hour. 30 kilometers per hour is about 20 miles an hour. It's very slow, and that car was definitely going a little bit faster and had no right at all to be angry with the car that was pulling out. Just walking down now towards the promenade, and on another occasion we've got to go and eat. We've got to go to the San Lorenzo tapas. I was contacted about a year ago or more, I don't know, a long time ago, by the sister of the owner. Contacted me from South America and said I should try it out, and we just not quite got there yet, but it's in the back of my mind.
A drink at the olive tree would be nice now.
Yeah, the olive tree would be very good. We're just getting past actually Cantina Sol, and used to be run by Jean and Pedro, and we were actually with Jean
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, was it? She's still doing very well. And we're down now on the promenade, and the beds are out, parasols are out, and still people at 6:15 in the evening on the beach and swimming in the sea. But we're just going to have a little walk along the promenade, back to the car, and off to the football. As I say, it is an away match, so we're not going off to Seville this time. We are going to watch it at the Mallorca cafe, which is where all the the Spanish supporters, well not all of them, but a lot of the Spanish supporters, Mallorca supporters go, and get quite an atmosphere. We end up being more or less the only foreigners there, I think. Just Anita and I and Monroe. Monroe's the writes for the Daily Bulletin about the fans' view, and so we watch it with him, and he's full of Mallorca football and Spanish football knowledge, so he's got all the answers to any questions we have. So his articles appear in the Majorca Bulletin. I nearly said Majorca Daily Bulletin, but it's no longer the Majorca Daily Bulletin. They've ceased daily production. Now it's a weekly production, and appears on a Friday. It's actually much thicker than the newspaper used to be on the Daily Bulletin, about twice as thick at least maybe. So it's quite a good buy, and you get sort of a weekly view of what's going on. Just going past CISO, looking for that special place to go for dinner, and CISO's quite nice, got a beautiful view out over the sea, and up in the open air, it's, you can see all the lights in the evening.
Watch Mallorca playing here tonight.
I've got a big screen, so I hope they've got it on. Next hotel on the left is the San Matias beach. That's where Ben and his wife are staying. On the 7th floor, did he say?
Yeah.
Oh, he must have some good views up there.
Hi Steve, no video. No video.
No.
I just met David and Rhiannon, and talk of coincidences, David was actually at Bangor University at the same time as I was. Not only was he at the same university, one of the classes he did was the same as the class I did, and we went on to the same field trips, and he remembers the same things that I do. It's really a small world, isn't it?
It really is.
So we're just coming up towards the Santa Lucia. We're not going to go walking past the Santa Lucia today because we've got this important match to go to. I know someone who's getting really excited about the Santa Lucia, and I know she's getting really excited about it because she keeps posting, I'm going in July. And yes, it won't be long now, Shauna. You can count the days, and we'll look forward to seeing you in July. We're going to not go past the Santa Lucia, we're going to go this way. So our car is parked just around the corner. So the reason we came down to Palmanova today was because Claire was asking us about the access for the disabled at the Baleares Nova apartments, and that's directly in front of us. So to the left we've got the San Matias beach. There's the little burger bar here, and you can see perhaps now just how close it is to the beach if you use this bottom exit. If you don't use the bottom exit, then it is a little bit further, but I don't know how easy it would be to push up that ramp if you were in a wheelchair. So we're going to finish off here, so thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.
Visca Mallorca.
Visca Mallorca.